welcome back to the vlog. It's the Mersey walk match eventually after 3 weeks, but hopefully they'll be hungry today. Water's got a bit of colour in it today, not too much pace on it though. There's 13 here today, which is not bad I suppose. So I've set up one feeder rod with a 2-ounce tipper and just one pole rig for fishing literally just probably 6-7 metres out, because it's stupidly deep, this peg. So we'll just see anyway, just see how it goes. I'm on peg 53, which is not, I don't particularly like these pegs here in the early 50s because they're really deep. But we shall see if there's any fish about. So I'm getting 5 count on a 1.5 ounce feeder. So I'm thinking it's probably out there, probably 12 foot plus. And then the actual pole rig at 6 metres here in the edges. The same again, 12 foot. So, yep, fingers crossed. Right, we are an hour in, and I've had one tiny little fish that won't even register on the scales. I've had about half a dozen bites, so it was like one little tap, which will probably move the tip maybe 2 or 3 mil, and then nothing. It doesn't move again then. Just about to try the pole down the edge here to see if there's any interest there. Yeah, but I'm only going to give it 10 minutes or so, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go another 5 turns out, so I'm going across into the shallower water. But I'm not sure what the rest of them do. The word is Eddie's had 7 fish. He's on peg 59, I think, which is where you want to be, 58 to 60, I think. Ray Bowden's had 1 fish. A couple of them in the late 50s have not had a bite. And I am next to me, had a couple of bites but no fish. I'm not sure if Gavin's had out, I've not seen him. But it's icy cold today. That wind's got up and the temperature's plummeted. Whereas this morning felt quite mild. Right, hour number 2 update. I've had 4 fish, and next to me has not had a fish. only had 2 bites, he says. Ray Bowden next to him's had 2 fish. And other than that, we've only heard about Eddie Frangleton, who's had 12 fish up to now, which he's on the pegs I would have liked in 50s, a bit late 50s. I'm not sure how he's fishing it though, whether he's on pole or feeder. I'm guessing he'll be on pole because it's a nice depth down there. But yeah, just keep going. I've just gone out another 6 turns fishing in shallow water and had a bite, so yeah, just keep going. Right, so we're into the last 5 minutes. I've had 8 fish. Last fish was was my biggest one for about, I don't know, about 4 ounce, 5 max. Seems that the fish have all come from the higher numbers up that end. So apparently Eddie's had, I think he's 15 fish. Then there's a couple owning up to 9, and I think another one on 8. And I think Ant's had 2 fish. I don't know what Ray Bowden's had. But I think further downstream you go, it's got a bit worse. So we'll just wait till they'll weigh in and see what it says. I think I'd be lucky to get 4th, but it depends on the size of the fish that people have caught, so we'll just see.
Big heave there. Oh, fucking size of that.
There should be 8 in there.
Oh, legs 11.
How many?
Legs 11.
Happy with that.
I can stamp out and jump in like a couple of days with a decent fish.
Right, Jim.
Yeah.
Open now. Running out of hands here. Kevin.
Fucking leaf in there, Jim.
Sorry.
We'll let you have it.
Won't matter.
Unless it goes 11 ounce, and then we'll take a fucker out and breeway. 11 ounce.
4 ounce.
Thank you.
Yeah, sold. Roy's only Roy left. Make everyone cry.
Let's have a look.
Right, that's it. Another match over. Winners today, as pretty much predicted. Came from the higher pegs, 58, 9, 60, that area. So joint first was Ray Bowden. He was actually on peg 55, but he had no one next to him, so it was a bit like an M-peg. Then you had he shared with Eddie Frangleton, who finished with 16 fish. third was Ian Titchard. I think he was on peg 58. So the two winners had 14 ounce. Ian had 13 ounce, and then I was fourth on peg 53 with 11 ounce. So yeah, the 3 ounces separating the top 4 places. There's a few DNWs today in the deeper water and the shallow water. So yeah, it was an hard match. So next week we're on the park. We'll test the waters on the park, see if it's still fishing or not. So if you want to see these videos, if you click the pop out banner up here, if you click the bell icon and the subscribe button, then you'll get notified when there's a new video out. So until next week, let's hope it's a tiny bit warmer. I will see you then.
Even broke the pound.
Terrible, isn't it?
Anyone else weighing?
Roy, you know.